Hey there, this is Mods with another tutorial for D&B Academy. If you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. We really do appreciate all of your support over here. If you have any suggestion for future videos, please let us know. Today, I would really like to look at drones because even I normally go for samples, but it's kind of interesting to make your own drones because a drone compared to a pad, is more like a single note or an abstract type of landscape oftentimes, right? While a chord is very harmonic and it's kind of structured for a melodic track, a drone can be kind of atonal as well. And there's some really fun stuff you could do. Normally, I would just take a weird sample and turn that into a drone. But we can just make stuff like that happen in Serum too as well. So it will probably be a little bit of a more tonal drone using Serum, right? So you could take one note of your choosing here and maybe make a low note there. Just take an E. And essentially a drone is an ambient sound, so I would add a lot of reverb. But first we could actually look if we find some cool samples within Serum here that sound kind of weird. So we're going up here to the sample section and see what we can find. These are kind of cool, right? Maybe there's some Foley. Doesn't seem to be actually. See some spatial ones. I think this is pretty perfect. So let's see what it sounds like pitched down even more. And we want to pitch it down even more. Let's go 2 octaves down just so we can play with it. Let's go even down some more so we can have more control. Yeah, I think I like that pitch actually already. And then let's just throw some huge convolution on that. Let's see what they have here. Long. And then let's maybe layer something in that is has a little bit more top noises, right? SFX or so let's try that. And I can already imagine some weird space horror theme to that. So it can be really great if you're into cinematic soundscapes as well, right? Or if you're doing some scoring or things into that direction, you can get these horror ambiences with this type of stuff as well. Just throw a big reverb on it and listen through some of the sounds in here. Throw in your own Foley as well if you want. I like that. Let's add a third one, just for fun, right? Noises. Maybe some noises. And that noise could come in sporadically, right? And these are all one shot, so maybe let's make sure they forward and reverse loop maybe, so they go back and forth. And then they will get some, there will be some interesting textures, right? And if you want to make that more tonal, you could choose could add a note in there once in a while, right? And then it really depends on what you want for the sound. Is it supposed to be more lower type of sound? You could open that up over time. Or used it as a type of a suspense typerizer. You know, if you kind of want to build suspense in an intro. And then have some epic moment happen there. You could then enhance those highs a little bit. If you want to make it more into a riser, right? Then I would just take a multiband here and just push the tops afterwards. Stuff like that. Or maybe the other way around, right? Maybe you just want to put a high pass on it. And want that sound coming in. But yeah, now you made yourself a cool drone here. You can even put that through pulse stretch or put some more samples in it, or put a bigger reverb on it afterwards, put some distortion on that. You could also play with just general filtering to give it a bit more movement, like for example, adding notch filters here, and then just put a random LFO. It all depends on the context, of course. But yeah, that's how you make a creepy drone sound, just using random samples. And of course, you could go like a hybrid way. You could build some type of chord, a simple chord, and make this into a creepy pad very quickly. But kind of like the atonal nature of a drone is that it is atonal and that it makes you uneasy, or that it evokes a certain emotion, right? So try around with Foley sounds that you record, the water sounds, all types of stuff, and just make fun soundscapes, especially for deep drum bass, you know, and more atmospheric, dark drum and bass. These type of pads are often better because they kind of give you that sense of dread, you know, that you sometimes want from this type of music, like Simula does, you know, where he has this kind of like weird droney type of intro that doesn't, you know, that doesn't kind of spoil the drop as much. and leaves a lot of space for the bass frequencies later coming in. Maybe you put some loop there, some drums, some breaks, and then you drop it into some matte basses, and that way you're not taking away from all the cool sounds you could put in a drop, right? Because you put that atonal weird soundscape and you're like, oh, what's going on? And you sprinkle a few lead sounds, a few plucks here and there to get some more melodic elements in. But yeah, that's how you do it. Hope you liked that video and see you in the next one. Peace out.